It's a replica in every way, and they reenact his plays inside the building in the traditional way as well. No sound amplification, no lighting. They use all the old periodic clothing. And you can see a play at the Globe at a starting price, a standing ticket, it's just £5. £5 for a live show in London. It's incredible value for money. I mean, you can't even get a pint of beer for £5 these days, can you? They're giving you a whole show on the way. This bridge is the Southwark Road Bridge. This is the most narrow, and they say it is the least used bridge in London. It's up behind the back streets and one-way systems. It's very difficult to find. You'll probably notice there wasn't very many cars up on the bridge, and it is our rush hour. A nice pub. It's a beautiful day today. I want to go for a drink on the river. I recommend the Anchor at Bankside. On the right hand side with the red window frames, look at that, they've got a lovely beer garden there, an outside bar, and the pub itself is over 400 years old. You might see on the side there, it says built in 1615. This bridge is Cannon Street Railway Bridge. Not really a lot to tell you about this one. About 30 years older than Tower Bridge. Over to the right, you can see in the dock there is the back end of a pirate ship. And this is the replica of Francis Drake's galleon, the Golden Hind. So Drake was a privateer, so that's like a legalized pirate, and he sailed around the world in a ship exactly like that one. So we're just about to pass beneath London Bridge, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's not much to look at, this one, is it? But it is a very famous and historic river crossing. There's a nice picture left and right as well as we pass through. You've got your cameras. You can see the name of the bridge engraved into the stone. This is at least the 5th London bridge to stand at this point in the river in about 2,000 years. And the bridges before have been torn down, they've burnt down, they fell, they've started to sink. So you've heard the nursery rhyme before, and the bridge is falling down. I'm not going to sing it, don't worry. It is very, very true. And then up on the right you can see the Shard. This is the tallest building in was the tallest building in Western Europe when it was built. It's 1,018 feet tall. There's also things inside the building. At the top, pretty much the top there, they have the tallest viewing platform anywhere in London. So for a fee, you can go up there and you get the best views over the city. So that's the tallest viewing platform. The cheapest viewing platform is on the left. You can see the building with the curved roof. There's people up there now. We call that the walkie-talkie tower, and at the top of that building they have something called the Sky Garden. That's one of the world's largest rooftop gardens up there, and it is free of charge to visit. You can book a place online. If you web search Sky Garden London, that will take you to the website and you can book a place there. Sometimes, if they're not too busy, they do take it walk-in custom. So if you have your ID handy, have a bit of spare time, go up to the building, 20 Fenchurch Street, show them your ID, and if they're not too busy, they will let you straight up there. On the right, you'll notice 2 ships. You've got quite a large cruise ship on the outside here, the World Navigator, and this came up through Tower Bridge just yesterday. This is one of about 7 or 8 cruise ships that come and stay in the upper pool of London here before they head back out to sea. It's tied up alongside the HMS Belfast, London's very own warship. So that's a floating museum, the Belfast. You can go on board there and explore all 9 of its decks. Okay, it's still open, even with a cruise ship alongside it. It's a good day out for the kids. And we've got Tower Bridge ahead of the boat, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you noticed, just behind us there's a very tall ship. We just passed it, with a mast there. That's a traditional Thames sailing barge. And it's waiting for the bridge to lift. So if you want, we can hold here for a little while and wait so you can get a nice picture. Is that alright? Yeah. Alright, we look after you, we do. So you just have to bear with us for a little while. It'll probably be opening within the next 5 or so minutes. But we're getting a nice picture of the bridge opening. So as you can see, look, it splits in the middle there, Tower Bridge. The lower rowway on either side can lift up to nearly 90 degrees to let tall ships like that pass through. Now we won't see it open fully, not today. They'll only open it a bit, just enough for the...
All right. What's up, everybody? It's your boy TJTV, and I'm back with another video. Today is day 3 out in London. Today is our last full day. Tomorrow we catch a flight at 3 p.m. to Vienna, Austria. So yeah. Finna get on a tour bus, guided tour, something like that.
Oh wow, look at that.
Oh, open top tour. So, I don't know why I'm sweating so much. It's really not that hot. It was hot in our room though, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, it's a little souvenir shop. So yeah, they got Red Bull and everything in here. I might try to get me a little London bucket hat or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So y'all can see what I'm looking at. Keychains. They had shot glass. Some shirts. It was souvenir time. Had to get something quick. Somebody walked by me, just smelled like baby powder. I know it ain't me today, I couldn't find it.
I was a bit worried. careful with food. Hop on and hop off. Yeah, I'm
Guys, if you come this way, I'll scan your ticket. Thank you.
Ain't no telling, no,
Sorry,
ain't no telling, come on now, guys.
I love your bag. I'm going to the sources tomorrow. I'm going on Sunday.
Oh, wow. Man, what did you say there? What did you say?
I don't know what that means with you. You can go though. I'm sorry. Let the parents. What's hot? Chris Springer. I'll see you today. Yes, that's new.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are safely tied up alongside Waterloo here. Now I'm sure there are a few of you leaving us here at Waterloo. And the exit will be at the back of the boat on its right hand side. If you use the stairs on the opposite side to get down, go through the lower saloon, please. There's quite a few of you actually, so just be careful and take your time and mind your step. If you enjoyed the commentary, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry, Daddy will still be at the gate there. Use the stairs on the other side there.
Folks, any passengers from London Eye Waterloo, be ready at the
See you
back.
down there, folks.
Passengers from London Eye Waterloo, please be ready at the back.
to become captains on the River Thames. Is everybody okay? Very enthusiastic, I see. No worries. It's been a long day, eh? Now, we like to keep you happy on board the boats, ladies and gentlemen. You see, all of our boats have a pre-recorded commentary machine. That's what the company provide. We don't like to play the machine on board this boat. What we prefer to do, well, it's an old tradition on the river, for us, the crew, to do it instead. So we point out things, stuff that we've learned from working out on the Thames. We share on our local knowledge. Save you listening to the robot. But it is up to you, of course. I don't have to do a commentary if you don't want me to. Would you like me to do the live commentary? Yeah, quite a few of you. That's good to know. Did anyone want the machine out of any interest? I like that. A bit of silence. Well, what we'll do is start on the right-hand side. You've got the London Eye. The London Eye is about 450 feet tall. And it's got to be one of London's most popular tourist attractions today. In fact, I have heard that the London Eye is now the second most popular place in Europe for marriage proposals as well. The first, anyone know what the first was? This boat, actually. It was the Eiffel Tower in Paris. I don't know if it's more romantic in Paris. It's certainly a safer option. When you've had enough up there, you can pretty much just come straight back down, can't you? If you propose to your loved one at the top of the London Eye, and they happen to say no, that is going to be the most awkward 15 minutes of your life coming back down again. Just bear that in mind. We've got the first bridges we'll go beneath today, the Charing Cross Railway Bridge, and either side the Jubilee suspension walkways. When I said close to the walkways, and there's quite a few people up there right now, so we'll give them a little wave up on the bridge. Hello. They do say it's bring you luck if you get a wave back from your first bridges on the river. Don't worry if they didn't wave back. Yeah, if they didn't wave back, that would just mean they're from London and they're miserable. On the right you can see behind the trees at the top there, Royal Festival Hall. This is a concert hall, and that was built in 1951 for the Festival of Great Britain, a post-war morale booster, and that is the last remaining building from that festival. The likes of Shirley Bassey, Pavarotti, Frank Sinatra, Elton John, they're just a few big names to have performed in there. And over on the left, you can see the white building there with the flat green roof and the flagpole with a Union flag. This is the Savoy Hotel. This is at the Strand. This is probably the most luxurious and most expensive hotel in London today. They say the river-facing rooms at the Savoy go on average for around £1,500 per night. I have been told that the penthouses at some points of the year, they've been known to go for around £20,000 a night. That doesn't even include breakfast. The Waterloo Road Bridge, also known as the Ladies' Bridge in London, it was built during the Second World War by an almost entirely female workforce. So they say about 80% of the labour on this bridge was done by women. And out of all the bridges on the River Thames, this is said to be the only one completed on time and under budget. So well done for the girls, and that was in a wartime as well. There's a building on the left with a green dome on top. That is Somerset House. Built for the Duke of Somerset years ago. This is a palace. Can you see past the roadway there, just past that van, there's an archway. And that used to be the river entrance into that palace. So years ago, you used to be able to row a boat right up through that archway. You see the roadway, that is reclaimed land. That used to be the river as well. The Victorians, they built up the embankment wall where the cars are driving to encase London's sewer system. The London sewer system, it was built over 150 years ago in the Victorian era. And that is the system that we're still using to this day. We're in the process of extending that sewer system, and that's the Thames Tideway Tunnel. We'll see one of the sites for the Tideway a little bit ahead of us. The yellow ship on the left-hand side with the white ship with the yellow funnel is the HQS Wellington. This is an old New Zealand naval sloop. Today is home to the company of Master Mariners, so it's a livery club, an exclusive club on the left. You have to serve about 25 years as a captain out at sea to become a member of that association. And at the stern of the ship there, just past it, you can see an archway with a figurehead. This is Temple Arch. That's at Temple Gates. That marks one of the western boundary lights to the 1 square mile City of London. So the City of London is actually only 1 square mile. It refers to the Roman walled city that they called Londinium. People think London's a lot bigger, don't they? Because when they think of London, they think of London and its 32 greater boroughs. On the right hand side, you can see the red brick building with the tower on top. This is Stamford Wharf. You've got lots of shops and cafes at the bottom floors there, apartments in the middle, but at the very top, the roof, beneath the glass canopy, that is a restaurant, said to be one of the top 10 restaurants in London today. It's owned by the fashion designer Harvey Nichols, the Oxo Tower restaurant. It's nice up there, it's very expensive. See all the people up there today? They're probably rich. To the rich people. And you can see we've come out into the middle of the river here. Not to overtake this slow boat here, we have to come out into the middle of the river because the tide is too high. The tide is at its highest at the minute. It's the best time to be out on the river at high tide. You see, it's been rising the water level for 5 hours now. It's so high we can't fit through that arch on the right. We have to take the centre arch because it's nearly a metre taller. And this is the Blackfriars Road Bridge, and it is the lowest bridge we'll go underneath on our journey today. You'll notice we're very close to the top of the arch. Don't worry though, we are safe, especially with Danny driving. He's been doing this job for about 5 or 6 days now. It's safe, Danny, don't worry. These red pillars either side, these are the remains from the first ever railway crossing on the river, the Alexandra Railway Bridge. The top was removed decades ago. It wasn't safe anymore, so they had to take them away. They left the columns there, but if they took them away, it would make the bridges either side fall down, disturb their foundations. And you can see, up on the left, the dome and golden cross at St. Paul's Cathedral. St. Paul's Cathedral is 365 feet tall to the top of the cross there. It's designed by Sir Christopher Wren. He said this was his masterpiece. You can go to the top of the dome at St. Paul's Cathedral. Can you see the walkway just at the top, the rails? So you can go up there, they call that the Golden Gallery. And if you can brave, it's over 500 steps, no lifts. You're rewarded with lovely panoramic views over London. And the next bridge is the Millennium Footbridge. It was swaying quite violently from side to side. I think there was too many people up there, it couldn't support their weights. When the architect of the bridge was confronted about his bridge design, he said, "It's not my bridge, it's the way that Londoners walk." Honestly, he said it was on live telly. On the right hand side, behind the trees, see that white rounded building there with timber frames and thatched roof? This is the replica of Shakespeare's Globe Theatre. It's a replica in every way, and they reenact his plays inside the building in the traditional way as well. No sound amplification, no lighting. They use all the old periodic clothing. And you can see a play at the Globe at a starting price, a standing ticket, It's just £5. £5 for a live show in London. It's incredible value for money. I mean, you can't even get a pint of beer for £5 these days, can you? They're giving you a whole show on the way. This bridge is the Southwark Road Bridge. This is the most narrow, and they say it is the least used bridge in London. It's up behind the back streets and one-way systems. It's very difficult to find. You'll probably notice there wasn't very many cars up on the bridge, and it is our rush hour. A nice pub. It's a beautiful day today. I want to go for a drink on the river. I recommend the Anchor at Bankside. On the right hand side with the red window frames, look at that, they've got a lovely beer garden there, an outside bar, and the pub itself is over 400 years old. You might see on the side there, it says built in 1615. This bridge is Cannon Street Railway Bridge. Not really a lot to tell you about this one. About 30 years older than Tower Bridge. Over to the right, you can see in the dock there is the back end of a pirate ship. And this is the replica of Francis Drake's galleon, the Golden Hind. So Drake was a privateer, so that's like a legalized pirate, and he sailed around the world in a ship exactly like that one. So we're just about to pass beneath London Bridge, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's not much to look at, this one, is it? But it is a very famous and historic river crossing. There's a nice picture left and right as well as we pass through. You've got your cameras. You can see the name of the bridge engraved into the stone. This is at least the 5th London bridge to stand at this point in the river in about 2,000 years. And the bridges before have been torn down, they've burnt down, they fell, they've started to sink. So you've heard the nursery rhyme before, and the bridge is falling down. I'm not going to sing it, don't worry. It is very, very true. And then up on the right you can see the Shard. This is the tallest building in Western, was the tallest building in Western Europe when it was built. It's 1,018 feet tall. There's also things inside the building. At the top, pretty much the top there, they have the tallest viewing platform anywhere in London. So for a fee, you can go up there and you get the best views over the city. So that's the tallest viewing platform. The cheapest viewing platform is on the left. You can see the building with the curved roof. There's people up there now. We call that the walkie-talkie tower, and at the top of that building they have something called the Sky Garden. That's one of the world's largest rooftop gardens up there, and it is free of charge to visit. You can book a place online. If you web search Sky Garden London, that will take you to the website and you can book a place there. Sometimes, if they're not too busy, they do take it walk-in custom. So if you have your ID handy, have a bit of spare time, go up to the building, 20 Fenchurch Street, show them your ID, and if they're not too busy, they will let you straight up there. On the right, you'll notice 2 ships. You've got quite a large cruise ship on the outside here, the World Navigator, and this came up through Tower Bridge just last night, yesterday. This is one of about 7 or 8 cruise ships that come and stay in the upper pool of London here before they head back out to sea. It's tied up alongside the HMS Belfast, London's very own warship. So that's a floating museum, the Belfast. You can go on board there and explore all 9 of its decks. Okay, it's still open, even with a cruise ship alongside it. It's a good day out for the kids. And we've got Tower Bridge ahead of the boat, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you noticed, just behind us there is a very tall ship. We just passed it, with a mast there. That's a traditional Thames sailing barge, and it's waiting for the bridge to lift. So if you want, we can hold here for a little while and wait so you can get a nice picture. Is that alright? Yeah. Alright, we look after you, we do. So you just have to bear with us for a little while. It'll probably be opening within the next 5 or so minutes. But we're getting a nice picture of the bridge opening. So as you can see, look, it splits in the middle there, Tower Bridge. The lower rowway, and either side can lift up to nearly 90 degrees to let tall ships like that pass through. Now we won't see it open fully, not today. They'll only open it a bit, just enough for the barge to pass. Yeah, probably just billed to his friends, I don't know. No, it was William of Normandy. He did have another name as well, but I can't say it. So we're going to try and turn, if we can, we're going to try and turn straight after it, alright? Once the barge, the Gladys comes past us, there we go, get a side on view. Now the boat is passing through the bridge at a minute. This is the type of vessel that the bridge was originally intended for. This is a traditional Thames sailing barge. These can fit about 500 tons of cargo, and they used to sail up and down the River Thames and around the coast, delivering that cargo. There used to be hundreds of these years ago on the river. Now there's only about 15 of them left. These days they're used for private hire. People do various things on them. One thing I know they do is they go down to a place called Thamesmead and they do clay pigeon shooting off of the boat. So there we go. As we promised, a lovely picture here for you.
So gents, we're safely tied up at Tower Pier now. Folks, as we mentioned, this boat is now out of service. We are finished for the day. Unfortunately, everybody will need to leave us here. If you are returning back to Westminster or Waterloo for the London Eye, the Houses of Parliament, just change boats here. If you go along to Morning Point B, the boat will be with you shortly to take you back home. Double check that you've got all your personal belongings. Hope you've enjoyed watching Tower Bridge open there. Hopefully you've got a few nice photographs. And have a lovely time as well while you're here in London. Thank you very much for using the River Thames.
Can y'all see me good? Hold on. I brought the filters out. Let's try one of these. Let's try one of these back. Is that better? All right. What's up, y'all? That's gonna bring us to the end of another lovely video. Today was day 3 in London, full day at that, and I like it. Y'all know, even though I'm bringing travel and everything into this channel, I'm still a car person at heart. So whenever I see bikes, cars, or anything, I get distracted. You know, it's like squirrel, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. Day 3 in London, and sadly it is our final day here. Give me 2 seconds to pull out where we're going next. So tomorrow at 3, well actually tomorrow at 12 we're going to be going to the airport, and we're going to be heading to hold on, I should have been more prepared, but we're going to be heading to Vienna, and I'm trying to find the schedule. I've got it somewhere. Okay, so we're gonna be headed to Vienna for 1921, for I think a week, and then we're also gonna try to sneak in a trip to Germany, and once we get done with that we're going to Rome, and once we get done with that we're going to Italy, and then once we're out of Italy we're going to Paris. So tomorrow you guys will see us from the airport. Well, you'll see me from the airport to Vienna, and I'm not sure when or where or how we're going to sneak a trip into Germany. If we do, of course y'all will see that. But yeah, it looks like we've got we've got quite the trip planned. Like 4 days in London, 5 days in Vienna, Austria. Then we got 3 days in Rome, so 30, 4 days in Italy, 30, and then I think 4 or 5 days in Paris. So yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video. That's gonna be our itinerary, however you say it. But yeah, I just wanted to come outside for a little bit, do a little bit of vlogging, you know, just kind of see what's out here, see what's around, see if there's anybody out, see what's popping off. I will tell y'all, last night when I was sitting outside the hotel, like on the opposite side of the road where all of the cars are going this way, when I tell y'all it was so many bikes and bikers that were popping wheelies, just going crazy, just going wild, yo, it was insane. But yeah, I was gonna walk around for a little bit. I probably won't go too far just because I don't know, like, well, it's not that I'm nervous to go far, so I'm definitely not gonna say that. But it's also the fact that I'm not from here. I'm traveling at night. I'm by myself. If I had another person with me, I'd be more apt to going places that isn't by myself. Because to get to any of the main parts of the road, you have to cross behind me. You have to go behind me, and then you have to go off that way. That's gonna take you past the Ferris wheel part. It's like a river close to it, but pretty much once you get past all of that, you're in the part where you have a lot more walking to do. It's not just going through and going around. If I'm not mistaken, I think you had to go downstairs. You had to cross like 3 more streets or something like that just to even get by. So, you know, last day things. So I'm sure once we get to, dang, yo, I just told y'all where we're going tomorrow. Vienna? Austria, Vienna. That's right. It has to be right. Yes, Vienna. All right, yeah. So I'm sure once we get to Vienna, it'll be a little bit different. I'm not sure what the hotel setup is gonna be like. I don't know any of that actually. Because my sister was supposed to be coming with us, and when she did not come with us, it messed up a lot for us. So I'll probably be rooming with somebody else, honestly. But yeah, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Catch y'all in Vienna, Austria. And yeah, it's kind of weird being over here because my outros haven't been the same. When it's like, what's up, you know, but like it's just like a different vibe for me right now, you know. It's not like it's not like we're at the car shows and I have to yell. Like, I'm just chilling, I'm just vibing, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm just getting it in, taking it in. Like, I've done a lot of recording, and I actually told myself that I was gonna stay off my phone and stay off of everything. I haven't been on TikTok, I haven't been on Instagram as far as replying to people. I've been checking stuff, making sure it hasn't been anything important. I've barely been on YouTube. I am gonna probably try to upload some shorts of the London trip tomorrow before we get on the plane, and then do the same thing once we get in between locations, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope y'all liked it. Honestly, I do. If y'all did, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. I checked earlier and we are at 599, I think. 599 subscribers. So, ooh. I told y'all I get distracted by cars, and I just want y'all to know that I'm going to try to catch this one. What was that, like a offset Ferrari? I got a feeling this light's gonna turn in a minute. And I'm gonna be mad. Hold on. Ah, don't turn. That's cool, because I'm gonna get it on snap. Yeah. Y'all know I love cars, man. One thing I will say about over here, did I save that? Yeah, cool. One thing I can say for sure that's a lot different than the rest, they use BMWs over here for police cars. So like like me, Nashville. When you're in Nashville, you have Toyotas, you have Chevys, you have Fords, you have all of those cars for like regular police cars. No, they use BMWs here for police cars. They use like all of the higher end cars for taxis. Like, look at the GTR. It's a whole row of GTRs. Yo, what? Yo, that's crazy, because this is how it was last night. Like, as soon as I came out late, I started seeing everything. Where's everybody going, man? I don't know where everybody is going, but like, it's it's crazy because last night, literally, when I came out probably around 1 or 2, and I saw everything. Like, here goes another one. Like, when I tell y'all that is all they have around here, they have regular, well, hold on, back up. They don't have regular cars around here, but all of the cars that we think are like supercars and everything is regular to them. Like, that's all they got around here. Like, I've seen Ferraris, I've seen McLarens. I saw a gold Lambo last night. I saw a couple of Rolls Royce trucks, Rolls Royce cars, just like stuff that people don't even bring out at car shows is what you see around here on the daily. Like, it's insane. So yeah, but like I was saying, if y'all like this video, please subscribe, like, comment, share. I do want to hear back from y'all. Like I said before, I'm trying to get more interactive with y'all. A lot of y'all will leave like 1 or 2, maybe 3 comments. Even if you don't subscribe to the channel, which I hope you do, please do. But even if you don't subscribe to the channel, just drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you would like to see. Let me know what would help me become a better YouTuber so I can draw you in and bring you to the channel as well. Like I said, everything is going to be mixed up. Everything is going to be separated. So there's going to be sections for